Round 2 of winter hits the 4 states with sub-freezing temperatures. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Tanya Bach. The Miami Civic Center is opening up its doors to all those seeking shelter due to the cold. KOAM's Anthony Saviello joins us live from the Civic Center with more.
Yeah, I'm right here in the Miami Civic Center. As you can see behind me, no one is actually kind of taken shelter yet, but cots are set up. They have blankets, pillows. They do have a whole table over here filled with extra clothing, extra blankets, food, drinks, extra provisions for anyone who does come in and seek shelter. They're already open, and then they'll remain open probably until Wednesday morning. So I also talked to Rick Aldridge. He's kind of been the person heading up this whole endeavor, and he told me just kind of what he's gone through this year and what he hopes for the future.
As people around the 4 states prep their own homes for the cold weather, Rick Aldridge and volunteers in Miami are prepping the Miami Civic Center for those in need of shelter.
The Civic Center, as you can tell just by the sheer size, offers so much that sometimes maybe the church, just because of size, can't. We can put a lot more people in, we can separate them better, and we've got access to, it's basically a gymnasium. So we have access to bathrooms and showers and everything else that you might need.
The shelter here at the Miami Civic Center isn't just scrapped together. Not only will people who come here be provided with a cot, there are separate restrooms for men and women. There's warm showers, and those who come here will also be provided with food and drink. This year, Rick was able to get support from the city and Mayor Bless Parker, which would allow him to use the center as a shelter.
It's been a blessing, it really has. I work really close with the mayor and Chief Hightower. He's our city emergency manager. And I've done this now for a lot of years, and we try to get ahead. Sometimes we can't, but we try to get ahead, so prepare so that when things do happen, we're up and open and ready on the spot.
Rick's biggest concern is a term that's been used in recent forecasts: flash freeze.
It kind of caught me off guard when I heard some of the forecasters start using that term this week, because it's just a lot of people around here have not heard that term before, haven't faced it, so we're concerned about it.
Despite that concern, Rick is determined to provide for all those in need. Reporting in Miami, Anthony Saviello, KOAM News.
Yeah, and as you saw there, Tanya, Mayor Bless Parker was right here in the Civic Center setting up cots. He was joined by another person who is running for office next year. So there's people here, and they're dedicated not for any selfish reason. They're here to make this shelter sustainable for anyone who really needs it. So, and after talking to both Rick and the mayor, both of them are all in, and they plan to hopefully find a more permanent solution, so that way, unlike in years past where they've had to go to different shelters, use churches, luckily they had the Civic Center open this year, but their hope is that they can find a more permanent space next time that this kind of comes around. So we'll look forward to hearing more about that if that happens, and we'll keep everyone updated. Back to you, Tanya.
All right, thanks, Anthony. And of course, we're in for a long, cold weekend, and that shelter will definitely come in handy. Thank you very much.